Imagine looking up at the night sky and realizing that something enormous, bigger than Manhattan and older than recorded history, is racing straight through our solar system. NASA calls it 3I Atlas. Only the third interstellar visitor humanity has ever seen. But here's the question that keeps scientists awake at night. Is it really just a comet? Or could it be a craft built by something far beyond us? On October 29th, 2025, it will slip behind the Sun. At the exact moment when Earth can't see it at all, if you wanted to make a secret move to hide your intentions, this would be the perfect chance. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear will change the way you look at the universe and maybe even at our own place in it. Astronomers named this strange traveler 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever detected by humanity. Its size is staggering, about 20 kilometers across. To put that in perspective, it's like stacking over 2,000 Empire State Buildings end to end. And if such a giant ever struck Earth, the impact crater would swallow a city larger than Los Angeles in a single instant. What's more, interstellar objects of this magnitude should only appear once every 10,000 years, yet somehow we are witnessing it now within our own lifetime. The strangest part of 3I Atlas is not just its enormous size, but the precision of its path. Its trajectory lies almost perfectly in the same flat plane where all the planets orbit the Sun, a coincidence so rare. The odds are just 1 in 500. Even more shocking, Atlas doesn't just drift by, it passes unnervingly close to Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. The chance of this happening by pure accident, about 1 in 20,000. If you were designing a spacecraft to use gravity assists from the planets, this is exactly the kind of route you would choose. On October 29th, 2025, 3I Atlas will reach its closest point to the Sun. But here's the twist from Earth. We won't be able to see it at all. The Sun will block our view, leaving this massive object hidden in plain sight. For astronomers, this might seem like nothing more than an unfortunate alignment, but for those who dare to think differently, it's something far more chilling. If you were a spacecraft trying to hide a maneuver, there could be no better cover than the blinding light of the Sun. Imagine it at the very moment when humanity cannot track it. 3I Atlas could shift its trajectory, slingshot around the Sun, and reappear on a completely new course. One market trader even admitted he is betting on October 29th trading options on the belief that something extraordinary might happen. Think about that, even in the world of finance. People are bracing for the unknown. The question that lingers is haunting. Will this day mark just another cosmic flyby? Or will it become the moment humanity realizes we are not alone? When scientists finally pointed the Hubble Space Telescope at 3I Atlas, they expected to see the classic sign of a comet, a glowing tail streaming behind it. But the data told a different story. There was no tail, no stream of dust and gas trailing in its wake. Instead, there was something stranger, a faint glow shining in front of the object, as if the darkness of space was lit up by headlights. To call it unusual would be an understatement. Comets are like cosmic zebras. You recognize them by their stripes, their tails. But Atlas doesn't fit the pattern at all. One scientist even joked, "You won't need Halloween decorations this year. The universe already brought us something with headlights." Behind the humor lies a chilling truth. This object refuses to behave like anything we've ever known. If the glow in front isn't natural, then what could it be? Some scientists whisper, a possibility that sounds more like science fiction than astronomy 3I Atlas could be a mothership. Imagine a colossal vessel drifting silently through the stars, not just passing by, but carrying smaller probes hidden inside tiny scouts that could detach and explore worlds like ours. This isn't just speculation out of nowhere. The Galileo project, led by Harvard's Avi Loeb, is already building observatories to monitor unidentified aerial phenomena. If Atlas is a mothership, the timing couldn't be more perfect. And the thought that chills you most, what if Earth isn't simply watching a visitor? What if the visitor is watching us? To make sense of objects like 3I Atlas, scientists have begun using a new framework, the Loeb scale, named after Harvard professor Avi Loeb. It ranks cosmic visitors on a scale from 0 to 10. A 0 means the object behaves like a normal rock or comet, no surprises, nothing unusual. A 10 means undeniable technology, a craft that changes course deliberately, shines with artificial lights, or even transmits signals across space. So where does 3I Atlas fall? It shows no tail like a comet. It glows strangely in front, and it follows a path almost too precise. It doesn't fit 0, but it isn't a clear 10 either. It floats somewhere in between, a place where uncertainty keeps us awake at night. If 3I Atlas turns out to be technological, then the implications stretch far beyond astronomy. This isn't just about science, it's about survival. Alien technology would not recognize borders, flags, or politics. It would confront humanity as a whole. In the eyes of a civilization millions of years ahead, we are not nations, we are one fragile species on a tiny rock in space. That is why some scientists argue we need an international body, a united council to respond to such existential risks. We already talk about climate change, artificial intelligence, and asteroid impacts, but alien tech could be more urgent than all of them combined. The question is not just what is 3I Atlas, but also, what will humanity do if it's not just a rock? Humanity has always tried to imagine contact with other civilizations. Movies like Contact, Arrival, or Interstellar show us radio signals from distant stars, mysterious objects, or wormholes to other worlds. But in every story, the encounter feels far away, thousands of light years out, or hidden in some future yet to come. 3I Atlas changes that narrative. It isn't light years away. It isn't buried in science fiction. It's here, right now, moving across our own solar system. For the first time, the kind of mystery we once imagined only on a movie screen is playing out in reality above our heads. The mystery of 3I Atlas doesn't just make us wonder about alien technology, it also forces us to look back at the origins of life itself. 66 million years ago, a giant rock ended the reign of the dinosaurs. But what if that impact wasn't an accident? What if it was a reset, delivered by something with intent? And when scientists trace our DNA back through time, they find something called LUCA, the last universal common ancestor, dating back 2 billion years. Where did it come from Earth-Mars? Or was it carried here by visitors from beyond Mars, cooled before Earth? It had rivers, lakes, even oceans. Life could have begun there, hitching a ride on rocks, blasted into space and landing here. If so, humanity may already be the children of interstellar travel. And so, all eyes now turn to a single date, October 29th, 2025. On that day, 3I Atlas will swing behind the sun, vanishing from our view at the exact moment it could make its boldest move. Will it simply pass by like countless comets before it? Or will it return on a path that forces us to face a truth we've long avoided? Science doesn't have the answers yet, But the universe doesn't wait for us to be ready. If you want to know what happens when the veil lifts, stay with us. Subscribe, follow, and keep your eyes on the sky. Because the next time 3i Atlas appears, it may change everything we believe about who we are.